Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we are going to analyzing the pack of National Stars 2010 containing the defensive midfield Schwarzenegger, the striker Luis Suarez, and also the left back Van Bronckhorst. So let me first start with the guy that is from Germany, the defense midfield of Schwarzenegger. So we can see all his stats. So I just much sure that you don't want to see his original stats. So I just use automatic point adding strategy and show you this picture. He has an overall rating of 106, with not a really big model among those defensive midfields. Has a pretty decent shoulder width, neck size, but and normal leg length, which is pretty not assisting him for stealing the ball. Despite this, if we really look at his stats, he can have two passes, both the low passes and lofted passes over 90, and all his defense for four measurements above 90. This is pretty decent, and also his kicking power and stamina. So it determines that the strength of this car or Schwarzenegger will not be that low. But in my own point of view, Schwarzenegger might not be that appropriate for DMF, because just compare with the latest released Patrick Vieira, you discover that Vieira has obviously a larger model and also a good leg length to help him steal the ball. So Schwarzenegger can be a CMF. So in this point ending strategy, I increase his low pass and lofted pass, because you can play him as the minor of two defense midfield, or just simply CMF center midfield. So in this occasion, I increase his low pass and lofted pass to pass to left wing field, right wing field, or even shadow striker. And I increase his finishing up to 80, which is a 6-point increase, allowing him to shoot outside the box. The defense points stats, to be honest, if leg length is not that large or that long, so it is not quite important. Just ensure that defense awareness have above 90, and this is basically acceptable. The speed and acceleration should be increased, so I increase by 1 to 2 points, but at the main time, it is obviously the change. I just decrease certain defense stats, sacrifice those defense stats to make him a better CMF. And this is due to this is a brand new signing by Konami, so there are no old version of Schwarzenegger, so the comparison part will be just omitted on purpose. Secondly is Luis Suarez, possibly the one who you want in this pack the most. So he is a good striker with 98 offensive awareness, plus 97 finishing, and decent acceleration of 97, great kicking power, and good balance. So, but something we should notice, or we should know, is that the style of Luis Suarez is goal poacher. So this style, to be honest with you guys, in the current version is not that common, because he's attacking position, especially he has this special skill of attacking surge, will be uncertain. So it is hard for you to predict and hard to pass the ball. So this is being not that recommended for you to spin for this Luis Suarez. But all stats are good. All stats are good. I cannot say there's any problem with his stats, but I just say it is not recommended. He has a maximum rating of 108. And if I use my own point adding method, I would say I will decrease his acceleration and increase his speed to make him more balanced, because we have been proved that both the acceleration and speed is important in this game. And despite that, I also decrease his shooting by a little bit, but because shooting is not that important for Luis Suarez, because any shooting over 95 is to be acceptable. So the thing that I increase is his kicking power and also possibly his stamina, because 84 stamina is obviously not useful, not able to make Suarez run for the whole like whole 90 minutes. So I increased his stamina for a little bit for a longer possibly 70 minutes and then substitution. So this is my like the most common point adding strategy with the second booster of Striker's Instinct. But there's something funny about Luis Suarez if you look at this card. We can see because the picture, the image of Luis Suarez gets from the match between Ghana and Uruguay. So because Luis Suarez has stopped the ball from going into his own goalkeeper's hand, so he has some stats of goalkeeper. So if you follow this point ending strategy, he will have a goalkeeping of over 76 and GK parrying of over 91, which is you even bypass some of the normal cards goalkeeper. I do think Donnarumma do not have 91 GK parrying or something like that. So this is something that you maybe can use him as 1 to 2 matches for a goalkeeper. The comparison is simple. The new Luis Suarez has been increased 1 overall rating than the Liverpool's one. Increased offensive awareness by 3 points is a huge improvement. And GK parrying increased by 33 points is because not that useful. Kicking power and balance increased by 2 points is acceptable. So this is overall better card than last time. But it is not being that suggested because Luis Suarez in the whole eFootball do not have a really dominant place of really give me a reason why that I should choose him as the starting striker. So maybe you can wait until another pack comes out, because I do believe that the Patrick Vieira pack has make you guys spend too much money, so you need to wait and save your coins. And next is Van Bronckhorst. So in the automatic point adding strategy, I would say that all his stats are too normal, or 80 plus like a DMF, to be honest, or CMF, like Ruud Gullit, or around 80 and do not have something that really can, make me think, oh, he should be the left back because he has some special function. So the 2 special skills is edge crossing and low screamer, but with his 70 finishing, the low screamer, you can just think that there's no low screamer. Not a skill that can be trusted anymore. The speed is great by 99 and the stamina is 101, but though especially for stamina for the attacking fullback is not that useful. So I would just say it's even a downgrade than the original card if I will make the comparison later. So yes, not suggested. This is my own point adding strategy, at least make him somebody that do have some special. So as an defensive fullback, I will add all his full defense stats over 90, which is the basic thing. I just do not add up more points on the passing and dribbling, but balance the speed and acceleration, decrease the stamina. So this is the defensive fullback at point adding method. And as an attacking fullback, I just make his all full defense above 80 and that's enough. I increase his lofted passes. Then there's some surplus for the points to make him both speed and acceleration over 90 and has a great stamina. So that's it. So it is not being that suggested because he do not have his own style and do not have any dominant skills in the left back position. So if I really compare Van Bronckhorst with his last card, we can see all the stats are the same, despite finishing has been increased by 4 points because they need to have the low screamer be more effective, and lofted passes increased by 3 points, and speed has some increase in deduction. This is not the most important, but the reason why I say that this card is a complete downgrade is because not only it is not that his overall rating increased by 1 point, but if we do look at his special skills, we can see the original card has the long reach tackle and phenomenon pass, and this card has only edge crossing and low screamer. So to be honest, as for the attacking skills, edge crossing and phenomenon pass, like for a defense player, I will say that like phenomenon pass is more important, and the version that I suggested you to spin for. And for the defense parts, the low screamer and long reach tackle, obviously is long reach tackle more important for a defense, a left back. So this is why I say Van Bronckhorst is a bit awkward card. Even I compare with his last version. So here is a list of my own judgments of the left back position of almost like 50 to 60% of eFootball's card for left back. Just do not include those, normal player. I would say if you do have the left back of, because defense and offensive are, all acceptable. So if you do have the card of Paolo Maldini, any version of Paolo Maldini, any version of Gareth Bale, any version of Marcelo, any version of Roberto Carlos, any version of Vardio, any version of Zanetti, then you do not need to spin for this Van Bronckhorst. Or if you do think you are a brand newcomer, then maybe you can spin. So the final suggestion for this pack is save coins, stop spinning, and wait for high quality pack, because I'm pretty sure after the final of World Cup, Konami will give out a pretty decent pack. Thank you all for listening. Have a nice day. And if you can subscribe to this channel, you will get a free chance of spinning for 12,800 eFootball coins for free. Thank you guys. Have a nice day.